And that's where we begin tonight. Speculation is growing over whether Texas and Oklahoma will join the Southeastern Conference.
Yes, there have been talks. The two college football teams are thinking about leaving the Big 12. And we have live team coverage with the impacts this could have on the Cougs and reaction. KPRC2's Bill Barajas leads us off tonight. Bill?
Well, this could be the first domino to fall in a series of moves that could change the landscape of college sports as we know them, which is why folks here at the University of Houston are keeping a close eye on this. Fans, of course, speculating, and they're also concerned about what might be next.
The big story of the day.
The possibilities seem to be dominating the sports world.
Brian in Pearland on 790. Good afternoon.
If it gets A&M and UT to play each other again in football, bring it on.
News that Texas and Oklahoma reached out to the SEC about joining their conference has brought about a mixture of emotions, not just for Texas and OU fans, but Texas A&M fans. A&M currently the only team in the Lone Star State in the SEC. Matt Thomas, the host of Sports Talk 790, believes the move is inevitable, but not based on rivalries.
This is about television. This is about revenue. This is not about old rivalries renewed.
And like every big move, there's winners and losers, which is why U of H fans will be watching closely to see what happens next.
They're afraid of U of H. I think that's what it comes down to. They're afraid. This school is getting big. This school is getting recognized, both academically and athletically. So I think there is some of that. But I think that there's going to be some conference commissioners that say, you know what? There's too much value.
Joe Pogge, a former president of the University of Houston Alumni Association, says U of H should use this as an opportunity because it could have a big impact on fan attendance, donations, and added TV revenue.
If you think about it, what do we take to the Pac-12? Okay, they don't have any schools this far west or east. All of a sudden, you give them a whole new TV media market. That's a pretty good value.
Want U of H to be left behind if there is a big shift, and they believe that the success of the basketball team with that Final Four appearance could really help. As for Texas and OU, they were asked about the speculation and rumors. They both responded saying they do not respond to rumors. Live from the University of Houston, Bill Barajas, KPRC 2 News.
Oh, but where there's smoke, there is fire. Thank you, Bill. Sports Director Randy McElvoy continues our team coverage. Now, Randy, if this were to play out, it wouldn't take effect right away. Is that right?
Yeah, all indications are you look at how things are unfolding. Writing checks when needed has never been a problem for Texas or Oklahoma when they need to get things accomplished. But a shift out of the SEC to the Big 12, or from the Big 12 to the SEC, involved much more than when they write buyout checks just to go away or sign on. There's a lot of moving parts here. Getting cleared to exit a conference agreement can get complicated, especially with other binding agreements in place. In this case, you heard a little bit in Mike and Bill's piece there, TV agreements could be an issue that may delay any moves if approved by SEC schools. The current Big 12 TV deal won't expire until 2025. The new SEC package, and it's a mega deal, starts again, the fresh one in 2024. Texas and OU, which of course play annually at the Cotton Bowl, want to join the best league out there. The news yesterday caught many by surprise, so much so that SEC presidents and ADs have called a meeting that was reportedly scheduled to start at 5 o'clock. Aggies head coach Jimbo Fisher yesterday addressed the speculation just minutes after he heard it for the first time.
Well, I mean, A&M being in the SEC is great for us. It helps us tremendously. And like I say, it's speculation. You don't know what's going to happen. But for a conference to expand and do that, there's a lot that's got to go in. There's a bunch of other teams that they're saying left out. What do you do with those? What do they play? I mean, there's a lot left that we can say. We just talk about Texas and Oklahoma, and, hey, they got a great conference. They're proud of it.
Yes, they are. Yesterday's report, by the way, indicated something could be announced perhaps within 2 weeks. But still, UT and Oklahoma officials are not commenting. Chris and Lauren, if this keeps moving forward and gets to a vote, we know this much. It's going to take 11 of the 14 SEC schools to say yes to the Longhorns and the Sooners.
Very interesting. We will certainly be watching, Randy. Thank you. Now